I don't know where the voice guy is, so I'll be your voice guy. You're listening to the Penthouse on Real Radio. Call toll free 877-927-6969. Ladies and gentlemen, Greek.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. This is awesome today. My God. I know you don't like the show, but don't get us thrown off the air.
Try not to.
Francis is here.
Hi, what's going on?
It is the Penthouse with the best view. Always is the Penthouse. We appreciate you guys. 11:45, big giveaway. Rapids Water Park. You're going to need it this week because it's hot as a firecracker. Jason, do we have somebody on hold?
We do. Let's welcome Carolina to the show.
Hello? Hello?
Carolina?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. How are you?
I'm good, Greek. I'm in your house looking for the VOOP, and I'm ready for the password.
I'm ready for the password.
And she's looking for the VOOP, is that what she said?
Yeah.
So help us out, G-Man. Set this up. You met Carolina last night?
Yeah, we met. We've been friends for a while.
Okay.
And, she's very easy on the eye. She also, say hi to Francis.
I know. I heard of my friend, you hottie.
Hi, Carolina. I've heard about you, too. G-Man said that you're very spicy, is what he said.
Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit? No, you're very spicy. All right, so you want some VOOV. I understand that. But, all right, so I guess we got to give you, you're going to tell everybody what the password is?
Yes. Are you ready for the password?
Yes. Got
Greek,
you there?
are you ready?
Yeah.
We're
We're ready,
ready, we're
Carolina.
ready.
What's the password?
Give it to me, Greek.
Now, what does this password get you? Where do we go with this password?
It's VOOV champagne.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, it gets me a whole case.
I know she wants a case. I'm like, whoa, I don't know, case. I thought we started with a bottle. How did we get to a case? That's a lot.
No, it's not enough. Not enough.
Oh, it's not enough. All right, we're gonna have to work. We're gonna have to work out and get you some champagne and make sure you put a smile on your face. So we want you to be happy.
Thank you, Greek. I love it. Do you think the Ravens are going to win the Super Bowl this year?
The Ravens. I know you're a super big Raven fan, and for years I've known that about you. I think they got a good shot. We talked about that yesterday, and I hope so for your sake because I know that that'll make you go over the moon with being happy.
How many cases would you give me if they do?
If they win the Super Bowl. What?
I love it. They win and Carolina wins.
Yeah, I mean,
yes,
that's
why not? She needs to celebrate. She needs something to drink.
Yeah, you're like every other woman in my life.
Right, I'll share them with you.
Perfect. I'm in.
Oh,
Let's go Ravens.
How about
Thank you, guys. I love it.
All right. How about if we discuss it more during the season? But we want you to call back with a Ravens report weekly. Can you do that? I think we're losing.
Yeah, I think we lost her.
I think we lost her. Yeah, she's a big Baltimore Ravens fan. Super fan. And just loves them. Oh, you're there. All right, we thought we lost you because we got a bad connection.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. All right, we'll keep in touch, and maybe you can give us a call back football season about the Ravens, and we'll work on your VOOV champagne for you. How's that sound?
I love it. Thanks, Greg. You're the best.
Have a great day.
Bye, Carolina.
Thank you.
My friends, please. Have a good day, guys.
Bye. I'm always the best when I give somebody something. Isn't it amazing? It is one of those days. So last week, Jason.
Do we want to get into a trifecta in this day in history? You want to just like the normal things that we do?
Sure.
Sure. Let's get into a trifecta.
I found it.
That's why.
Oh, really? Yeah. Is that what's happening? He was helping you out.
Well, he was looking for the buttons. My God.
I found the buttons.
You found it.
See, I mean, Franny doesn't think I'm a professional, which hurts me sometimes. Like, she'll say to me, Greek, did you do this? And I'm like, I got an Emmy.
Did you? You would think in this industry it'd be more like a Marconi.
That's why it was weird.
Okay.
All right, so North Carolina football team, for the first time in a long time, has sold out every home game. So maybe that $10 million with Bill Belichick has worked. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. And please stop texting me, everybody, with the same question. Franny's on the cam. Did she get paid?
No.
It's a different climate in here today.
It is,
So,
it is.
so Franny's like, you know what? I better get on this.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm on the camera.
So North Carolina sold out all season. I don't know how they're going to do. We'll see. Obviously, we'll break down North Carolina. It's worked a little bit for them. Expectations are high, but I don't know if North Carolina is going to have a great season. But we'll see what happens. Tua yesterday was very open. He talked about Tyreek Hill, and he was like, hey, he's got to prove it to everybody, not just me, for the comments that he made. I respect Tua that he addressed this because he could have just been like, he's doing a good job, but he's like, I'm not the only one who heard the comments. Everybody heard him. He said Tariq saying he's working on himself and trying to be a better person. So I was a little surprised he mentioned it. Jay, I know you're a super big Dolphin fan. What did you think?
I want him gone. I've wanted him gone since December when he made that comment. He doesn't belong on the team. He's toxic. He's bad in the locker room, and I think he's washed up anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if he's washed up, but I agree with all the things. But what did you think about Tua's comments?
Yeah, hold him to it, man. I mean, that's the best thing you can come out and say, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you got to step up, bud, and you've got to overcome a huge hurdle now to prove yourself not just to the team but to the rest of the fan base too.
Yeah, I thought it was great that he said that. I really did. And he said, hey, everybody heard the comments. He could have just said, no comment or whatever. Right. But he, took it on again. I think Tua more and more becoming the face of the franchise and stepping up and being a captain. So we'll see what happens with Tariq and the Dolphins. But I was impressed with that. I really was. Marlins won yesterday 3-2 against the Padres, and they're going to be in Milwaukee this weekend. Tough series. They're playing the Brewers, one of the hottest teams in baseball. Greek Trifecta is sponsored by Pollard Coffee Bar and Ice Streets. And now over to Franny for this day in history.
This day. Hey, I got it. I found it.
All right.
That's why I wait.
All right, we're going to go back in the day on July 24th, 51 years ago in 1974. Death Wish was released, starring Charles Bronson as a vigilante. Paul Kersey, Bruce Willis played him in the 2018 remake. 47 years ago, 1978, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band was released, starring Peter Frampton and, of course, the Bee Gees.
I think that movie bombed.
It did. The only person who I think that I know that loves that movie is Megan. Megan, who's on The Gator on Wild 955, loves that movie, but she's got an obsession with Peter Frampton.
Yeah, she loves everything.
Yeah, but she does. She does.
She's a little half in the bag,
But this
too.
one, Peter Frampton, is her crush.
She's not playing with a full deck.
45
Doesn't she go to Disney?
Did you just say that Peter Frampton is Megan's crush?
Yeah. Ask her. She loves some Peter Frampton.
She's told me that.
She's shown me pictures. She's met him every time he comes in a concert. She has to get tickets to get backstage. Yeah, she
What
loves.
a weird poll.
Yeah, it is. It is.
but she likes
I got
that-
a weird one too.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum is my weird crush. Yeah.
I get that. He's
Do you?
funny. Yeah.
But Peter Frampton, you
Great.
don't
He's a
know.
guitar player. He's awesome.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But like I said, she's playing with a half a deck.
45 years ago, 1980, the great Peter Sellers died of a heart attack at the young age of 54. Yes. They said your kids loved Steve Martin in those new Pink Panther movies. That's what they said. They said when they get a little older, slap them, then show them the originals. That's Peter Sellers. 43 years ago, 1982, Survivor's Eye of the Tiger, the theme song for Rocky 3 hits. Number one. Isn't the story behind that is that they wanted to do, they wanted Queen, and they couldn't get Queen for the Rocky movie, so they went to Survivor, or somebody did, and they were like, listen, put us together a
Maybe.
song. I think I heard that.
I'm not sure.
41
I know his brother did the first movie songs. Frank Stallone.
Oh, yeah. Frank Stallone. 41 years ago, 1984, after 4 Super Bowl titles, Terry Bradshaw retired. 40 years ago, 1985, Disney released its first non-G-rated cartoon, which was The Black Cauldron. I do not remember that. They said it was a very scandalous PG and a box office failure. 38 years ago, 1987, love this movie, La Bamba was released.
Oh, my favorite.
Starring Lou Diamond Phillips as Richie Valens. Yeah, you don't remember?
I love
That was a
it.
great movie. 32 years ago, 1993, 3 baseball fans were injured outside Dodger Stadium when New York Mets outfielder Vince Coleman threw a firecracker that was the equivalent of a quarter stick of dynamite in the crowd.
Bad.
They said he got off with a small fine and 200 hours of community service. A few more here. 27 years ago, 1998, Saving Private Ryan was released. Went on to win 5 Academy Awards. 26 years ago, 1999, Tretch from Naughty by Nature married Peppa from Salt and Peppa. That lasted 2 years of love.
Okay.
Yep. 2005, 20 years ago, Lance Armstrong won his 7th straight Tour de France. 15 years ago, 2010, Sherlock premiered on the BBC, starring Benedict Cumberbatch. And 13 years ago, 2012, Jefferson star Sherman Hemsley died at 74. And then finally here, 7 years ago, 2018, Demi Lovato was hospitalized for an apparent drug overdose. Obviously, now she is thriving and doing very well. And that's what happened this day in history.
Great job, Francis. We do it once a show. Sometimes twice when Jason's here, but we do it.
Do it once.
Do it once. That's it. So Friday night, I talked to Jason on the phone, and Jay and I don't talk a lot on the phone, periodically.
Yeah, I mean, we don't talk a lot on the phone either.
That's your choice. You don't answer my calls.
We talk every day, all day here at the office. It's like, I don't need to bother you at 8 o'clock on a Friday night, right? But something we had to chat, right?
That's right. We had to chat. So I was out with a young lady, and I said, I have to take this call. And she was like, well, how long are you going to be? I said, a couple minutes. And she's like, okay. I said, I'm going to step outside. So Jason and I had a little conversation. It was all good. So when I hung up, I said, hey, thank God, because you just saved me $750. And you were like, what? I said, yeah, because I was talking to this girl, and I know I was going to get roped into something. So I owe you a steak at New York.
That sounds like a plan with me, baby. Let's do it.
And she kept coming out, and she kept looking at me like, really? Really? And I'm like, I'll be right inside. She's like, you're going to leave me inside by myself? I said, it's 5 minutes. I said, if somebody could come in and grab me in 5 minutes, kudos to you.
Right.
I go, he's probably a better guy. She's like, whatever, Greek. And I was like, okay. She goes, what was that phone call about? I said, it was for a bunch of kids that are sick in hospital. We're doing charity events.
It's true.
And she goes, oh, my God, I feel terrible. I'm like, yeah, man, you're so judgy. So thank you, Jay.
You got it, buddy. Anytime.
So, Franny, I know you have some words that maybe set off a BS.
Yeah, the BS radar, the red flag for BS. I will. I'll get into that quickly, but I have a few texts. So Stacy wanted us to, because I wasn't understanding her text about her husband. She said this is what she was trying to say. She said that her husband was there all day, listened all day to the case. Then his opinion didn't even matter since it was settled without jury input. So I guess that's something that can happen. They have a jury and they're like, we're good. We don't need your input anyways. So.
But you should be used to that. He's married.
There you go, Stacy. I've been called for jury duty 3 times, but never went. First time I was recovering from knee surgery, equals, right, excuse. Second time I was in the hospital, excuse. Third time I honestly forgot. And even though I had the papers on my coffee table to remind me, I called the next day freaking out and they said, it's all good. So I guess it's one of those things, because you said you have friends who never show up and they don't get in trouble for it, but we always thought that you could get a summons or something.
Get arrested for not showing up.
That's what I heard.
They call it failure to appear, right?
Yeah. But there's so many people who don't, and nothing happens.
Huh. Yeah, because I heard, like, if you get pulled over for a traffic stop and they go through the system, they come right back to you. Go, hey, you got a warrant out for you. Huh. That's what I always thought.
Yeah. I did too. I don't want to risk it.
No,
not at all.
You're in enough trouble.
And I don't think she is. But somebody says it's Carolina drinking this morning. She is a Ravens fan and a big Greek fan. Be careful, Greek. She has 4 mimosas in by 10:30 a.m.
Oh, she loves champagne. There's no doubt about it. So
yes, BS meter. Is this what we want to talk about?
Yeah, I have a couple words that when somebody says to you that you know is right away.
Yeah, so they said the buzzwords that immediately set off your BS alarm, and you can always play with us, participate. So people on social media are sharing the buzzwords that immediate, like, yeah, that's complete BS, and here's some examples. So when they're talking about, a lot of this has to do with work.
Okay.
So this is in reference to the work environment. When they say family, your work family, a lot of people, they're like, yep, BS, red flag meter went off. Team player at work. Anytime I hear it, I know that I'm about to do the majority of the work for 0 credits.
True.
When they say, hey, be a team player.
Even the first one, the family thing.
Unprecedented. Makes me miss precedented time, somebody says. Alpha or beta in terms of people. BS meter goes off. I'll try to keep this brief. Or a quick question. You know it's never going to be brief.
No, or quick.
Yep. Let's see.
I will say that when I say, hey, I only need a couple minutes of your time, I actually start a timer on my phone or my watch and say, all right, it's been a couple minutes. Let's get out of here. We're done.
When does that happen with me?
It never happens. You're the exception, Franny.
Wow. Wow. Right out of the gap. Wow.
Jeez, I feel bad for you, G, man. I guess I just irritate her all day in the morning, and then by the time she gets to you, you got to deal with this. Jeez.
She tells me like things she does for other people. I'm like, wow, you're so nice to other people.
Well, I just told him during the break I gave my buddy some medicine, and no, it's not pain pills. I did. I drove him, and it was because he had a really bad cold, and so I had stuff for that would help like a bacterial infection if he was sick that way. And so I did. I drove his way, and I didn't realize it was a Z-Pack supposed to have 5 pills in it. Mm-hmm. I didn't open the box. there was only 2. So he texted me, he's like, thanks for 2 bills. And I was
So
like,
nice.
So I know, but Jimmy, I was like, man, that's so nice of you. You do nice things for people and not for me.
I mean, I remember one time you were giving me a
Every
ride.
time you call me to do stuff for you, I will do it. I have picked you up every time you've asked me to.
And what about me? I'm always there.
We're not talking about you right now.
Can
you
we?
said I wasn't nice.
Jay, one time she had to give me a ride, right? And I was in front of the building, and she was in the back. She goes, "Can you walk to the back?"
That is not factual. That is not. BS meter just went off because that is a lie.
I was going to say, that's kind of believable.
That is never.
I mean, there could have been circumstances. It could have been raining,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like I'm being gaslighted right now. That's one of the BS terms, gaslighting.
I know another one, so.
Yeah, what's that?
My door's always open. I think when I hear that they want to hear things, they really don't. You know what I mean? So, again, this is people that I've been with. Nobody in the studios now. But, I mean, when you hear, like, my door's always open, you could come in and be honest. And when somebody says to me they can be honest, I don't think they want me to be honest. You know what I mean? Because you don't have to say it. I should be able to be honest, right? Shouldn't you always be able to be honest?
Of course.
I think so.
Usually when people start a sentence or a conversation, honestly speaking, I'm like, well, that implies that you're not being honest with me before that.
Yeah.
So
can I be honest? And then they go on. And I agree with that statement, but I would be a hypocrite because I caught myself saying that before. And I think it's just one of those things you say.
Well,
it's not like I'm BSing you guys all the time.
But do you think maybe it's because people you're talking to might get offended or
I think that's why you started with that.
Yeah, because you don't want to hurt their feelings.
You're trying to soften a blow, right?
Yeah, or you're trying to say, like, hey, I'm trying to help you as a person. And, I know what you go through every day getting beat up on the radio. So
Oh, my goodness.
maybe I'll give you a lap dance.
That's never going to come out of my mouth.
I wasn't talking about you.
Leverage is another BS term. Leverage, synergy, woke. They say holistic.
Woke? What the hell is that? Like an egg omelet?
You know what? You don't know. You've never heard people say woke. Are you thinking yolk?
Oh, sorry. I knew it was someplace there.
You've never heard anybody say woke?
No, never.
Really?
No.
Wow. Like a lot of people are saying the new Superman is woke, and who's a director producer that made a lot of money? What's his name?
Oh, James Gunn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said it's not woke. He said it's just about being kind and stuff like that. But a lot of people
nowadays are looking for any excuse to politicize anything, and they're pointing at movies and all of that. Look, stop ruining movies for me. I don't care if you think it's woke. If I want to go watch it, enjoy it, I'm not going to bring politics into it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think everything in life, you shouldn't worry about what people say.
Yeah.
I've always said that. Do your own thing. Enjoy whatever you like. I mean, even like people get sheepish about a show they like or a movie or a group, Coldplay.
Which is one of those groups. They have that Nickelback effect where people they claim or like, oh, you like them. They make fun of you for liking them, but they sell out stadiums.
What I don't understand about this whole thing, again, I had no
The Coldplay scenario.
Yeah, the whole thing is that I've had like 10 to 15 people ask me for tickets. I mean, like hitting me hard. Nobody before, but even everywhere, like it's helped a band so much. Like I don't get it. Like
a band that did not need the help to begin with, by the way. By the way, if you got 10, 15 people hitting you up for tickets, Franny and I can take care of them. Make sure they're listening 7:45 tomorrow morning, 98.7 The Gator. We have a hookup on Coldplay tickets, and these are some damn good seats.
All right, I didn't know that. So
they're section 100.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We looked at the price of them yesterday.
They're a lot.
It's like $1,700 a ticket.
That's a lot.
It's insane, and it's probably up today.
Yeah, higher than that, I guarantee
But what do you, Jay? I mean, honestly, also Francis, what do you think it is? Like what? Like they just caught somebody cheating.
Yeah.
But it's just like.
To me, that makes no sense. Why people want to go
Spotify.
This scenario, and Franny and I were talking about this the other morning. In this scenario, and I'm going to twofold here. You know, obviously, it's just gone so viral, and people that may have known of Coldplay and forgot about Coldplay, it reminded them of Coldplay, and obviously, it brings a certain bit of luster to it too. The other side of it, this is one of those moments that have gone viral that have not become politicized, right? It's just a fun moment. The memes and all of the videos and everything that are coming out about it. Nobody's trying to make it right or left or whatever. There's just a boatload of great jokes and great memes and just funny stuff that's happening. Now, it's coming at the cost of two families probably, but that said, the internet don't care.
No, nobody cares.
No.
Nobody cares. I think also this week people might have put a little dent in people cheating this week.
Yeah.
I think people might be like, I don't know if I should mess around. But it's just
especially
crazy.
if your man's going to a concert without you.
Oh, you don't even want to say that.
Oh, no, you don't.
Like, where are you going this weekend? And for us, right in our backyard, is at Hard Rock.
Yep.
For Saturday and Sunday night, which is crazy. So yeah, it's just unbelievable. Like I said, not even anything about the band, their music, the show. Franny had a friend who went to Nashville, showed me the show, like it was unbelievable. None of that. They just want to go. And out of maybe 7 or 8 people, A, don't listen to Coldplay, and B, never went to a concert. And I was like, I go, why do you want to go? And he's like, my girl just wants to go. I don't know if it's like it's the it thing. I'm like, it's not a restaurant. That's hot.
I mean, They do say, I've never seen him before, but they do say they put on one hell of a performance.
Guys, my wife has seen them, saw them, I think maybe like 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
She said it is hands down with the top 2, if not
Wow.
best performances she's ever seen.
Wow.
Dom saw him, our producer. He saw them and probably around the same time. He said like 6 to 8 years ago. And he
it
said
was
it
at
was
Hard Rock.
fantastic.
Yeah. I know that. And she said it was absolutely amazing. The lights, the music, and all
And
that.
you're going this time too.
I'm going too, just because I got to take her.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
My good friend Duty Calls has a big suite there again.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're going to be there. And I got a girl that I met for 10 minutes. She asked me for tickets, and I was like, "I'll get you tickets." And I called them and somebody else, and I meant to get her tickets just downstairs, and they put her in the box, which is unbelievable.
Damn.
I mean, that's very impressive. So I had to call her, and I said, "Look, I really don't know you. I'm just a great person. So don't like take off your shirt or get drunk."
Yeah.
I said, because it's sort of a. It's
You're kind of repping me at this point. Yeah.
yeah, and I said, you always want to see Monday, right? So she was like, "Oh, Greek, I know how to act." I said, "Okay, just please." I said, because, I don't want
But
to.
was there a threat in there? Did you say? Okay.
You always want to see Monday.
I know. That kind of sounded like a bit of a threat in
No,
there.
because the concert's on Sunday and then Monday.
Oh,
Wasn't
my
a threat.
goodness.
I wasn't a threat.
Okay, all right.
You take things wrong way.
Okay, I did.
It is the Penthouse on a Thursday. We got Jason in the house.
Yay.
I'm watching my phone to see if anything happens to Dominic. What the hell am I doing on the Cam Bowl channels? I got everybody. You want to get some place?
I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. I saw myself twice. I was like, all right.
Oh my God, what's Greek's ego that big? He's got to have both cameras? We'll be back with some Florida stories. Jason, we'll see if he can keep us on the air another hour. We're hoping for it, and so much more. Peace.
The bad news: the brain isn't all that great at hearing stuff and remembering it. The good news: you can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 92.1. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Good news here in West Palm Beach. That accident 95 northbound on the off-ramp to Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard has been cleared. That off-ramp is cleared out. Shoulders are clear. Expect slight delays along the approach. That's traffic. I'm Ricky Rousseau.
At Progressive Insurance, they offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options to cover your small business needs and more. Visit Progressive.com today. Again, that's Progressive.com.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, it's Franny, and if you want to ditch the dealership drama and tire kickers, then head on over to GiveMeTheVin.com. They'll buy your car, truck, SUV, or even your exotic ride. Fast and easy. They even want your classic or collectible, from hot rods to resto mods. Just enter your VIN or plate at GiveMeTheVin.com and get a real offer in minutes. That's only with GiveMeTheVin.com, America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talks you into buying something really silly and you want to get a silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call West now for your free exit info kit. 800-611-3113. That's 800-611-3113.
classroom. There are many ways multiple broken or missing teeth. The care team at Eric's Dental Group, a unique dental implant practice, can help you use your Blue Cross Blue Shield PPO or Florida Blue to pay for life-altering dental implant treatment. Your insurance company will never volunteer to help. That's where Team Eric's comes in. They guide you through the medical insurance bureaucracy. They do it every day, and they're great at it. If you're ready to change your life, search Eric's Dental Group right now. ericsdentalgroup.com.
Take action in your own community. Had enough of this yet? Are you just done and ready to retire? Is money tight?
iHeartRadio Earth is here with a new way to enjoy our beautiful planet. Reduce your impact on the environment this fall by packing a waste-free lunch for school or work. Avoid foods with excessive packaging. Use reusable cutlery, napkins, cups, bags, and containers. And recycle or compost any waste when possible. Brought to you by iHeartRadio Earth and the National Environmental Education Foundation. To find more tips for smarter, sustainable living, or to take action in your own community, go to iHeartRadio.com/Earth.
Call for a confidential conversation about your business's current value and how Transworld can maximize your eventual selling price. We will help you win. And in the current climate, you need help to sell your business. Call Transworld at 833-SELL-FLA or visit tworld.com.